So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint this panel today. I'm excited to paint the panel. Um, we're gonna add a lot of colors, so we're gonna add the finishing touches. So you're gonna see a lot of this kind of get just like really touched up. But give me a second. Let me kind of make sure we're all set up on everything. Refresh this page. Let's no, let's not do that. Let's go here, channel. Here, is this it? Here we go. Okay. All right, I can check this now. All right. So I think we're good to go here. Yeah. So let's paint this. What I mean by paint this is we're gonna add in a lot of color variations in here. We're definitely gonna kind of mesh some of these hard transitions a bit throughout this, and add some color spots in, and I think we can finish this panel today. It's been a little while since I've worked on this one. I've been chugging along with the kids comic. Really happy with that is, but I misplaced my eraser, so I can't necessarily work on it. Here, I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, so that's that. I want to make sure like all my statues are grouped out, and I don't know if they are. This is what I call find the statue. Once we find the layer that's called statue, well, the layer that is any of the other, let's start from the bottom and go up. Find any of the layers that's a statue. Like this. I don't want to grab that just yet because I don't necessarily know what to do with it. But yeah, lava. Okay. Let me just rename this lava real quick. So I know what it is, you know. It's like, where's Waldo? In a different kind of way, huh? So I'm not gonna grab the lighting on any of the rocks yet. We're actually gonna merge all the lighting on the rocks, but I need to pull all the, man, where are all the statues? Maybe they were higher. Okay, there's a statue. There's a statue. Yeah, it's all higher. I already did it, man. Look at that. Look at that. There's that. There's that. Good on me, dude. All right, so we're ready to cook. We're ready to make some lasagna now. And here's how we're going to do that. Shift. I'm going to duplicate like the 30 layers that make up the blue cave that you're looking at. We're going to merge them. And now we'll get, let me just throw all this in a group so it doesn't take up too much space. Okay, so like here, if I mess with color, oh, look at that. I messed with the color without affecting the statues at all, but I really like this. I love the kind of purples I'm getting in here. Oh, I can't do that yet. I got to duplicate the layer, but you guys know where I'm headed with it, because I do want to get some nice fucking reds in there, and that was after we get to those reds. All right, let's go here. I don't want to get too carried away with it, but I do like that. Let's pump this up a lot. I want it to have a higher contrast, but not too high. It's kind of funny, the wave, the color spectrum wave that this is making is, oh shit, the lava. Okay, my bad, we gotta redo this. My bad, guys, I didn't pull the lava out. I named it, but I didn't pull it out. Give me a second. We got to save the lava. lava. Is it? Okay, this. Alright, so we're going to take this layer. Here, I got an easier way to do this. Nope. No matter what I do with this layer, I'm going to have to go through and reconnect a lot of layers. It's about to get real crazy looking, and then it'll get back to normal. But uno momento, por favor. No, we're good. Okay, cool. I was able to pull it out without, like, destroying everything. Woo! Alright, now let's try that color shift again. Alright, now, when we mess with this, it shouldn't mess with the lava. There we go. Yeah, we're going to really have just so much fun with this. Got to duplicate it. Again. Alright. Yeah, so much of my work, a lot of my time spent on the work is just making sure that all my work is backwards, like accident friendly. It's kind of really important, in my opinion. Well, with what I'm trying to do. So, yeah. Let's see here. I do like that pink. I kind of like this purple tone too. Like, I think when we go for some shadows, we're going to go for more of this color. But there's going to be some lighter highlights. They're going to be more in this green area too. You know, somewhere around here. But I want to get that red, man. Because we found the sweet spot at one point, you know. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's try this out. Looks a little wonktastic, but I think we can make something cool happen out of it. Alright, and now I'm going to throw a mask on that and kind of chip away at it. So we're going to have a blue and a red. So this is going to be brighter, warmer. I got a couple of ideas of what I want to do, but I'm not, again, not totally sure. So we're just going to wing it. Oh, you know, I know what brush I want for this, though. No, this one will work. Then sometimes I'll kind of bite back in if I decide, like, I want to keep that. I like the corner lava area a little bit. Love this purple right here as I like chip away at it, but like, oh, hold on. Here's why. We're gonna try that again. Oh shit, deleted the wrong thing. Nope. There we go. Alright, new mask. Let's try this again. Now that I got my brush presets correct. You know, I mean, it's like, I'm just gonna really, really mess around with this. Because I want it just to be a neon nonsense craziness thing. But I do like the red coming out of the cave. Here. So like the colors kind of clash a bit. Like there may be parts of this that I keep and parts that I discard. It's a lot of almost remixing. Like if you guys like think about it in music terms, what I'm doing right now. I think very similar to that, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, dude, it's really interesting. Let's see what happens when if we like mess with the colors a bit. Yeah, it's still not quite what I like though. So let's try again, man. Or you know what? Here, let's do this one. Let's cut it the other way for the reverse effect. Yeah, this might be better. This might give us a better result. Change this color, see what it does. We're just gonna play around, my dudes. This is gonna be really fun. Oh shit, really fun playing around, Sash. I don't know where I want to take it right now, so that's kind of like where we're at. Not totally sure what I want to do, but once we find it, dude, it's gonna like freaking sing. We just got to get to that point. Let's try a top-down gradient real quick. So let's lock this layer, hide it, work on this layer. Let's go back to that mask again, but just kind of throw it just straight that way, like that, but not as terribly. Something like that would be kind of cool, you know? Let's duplicate both these layers and see what we can make with this combination. We'll merge them, and now we'll be able to mess with the blue and the red at the same time. Almost there. Let's here, we're gonna give this background a moment to breathe. We're gonna mess with the statues a little bit. We're gonna see if we can get those looking a bit more. If we change the colors here, how will this affect the overall? Oh, I like that lighter look. That lighter look, I think, really actually helps that spot. We're gonna try this. I got another idea. We're gonna throw a color layer over this, and then just have some fun. Let's see what this does for us. Oh, here we go. This is the color I need. Let's try that again with this color. We're just gonna really have to patchwork this. All right, we're gonna go little section by little section. Yeah, this is kind of like the sometimes the process of it. You gotta really hit and miss several times, where you just try different thing after different thing after different thing. The big thing about this is when you're in this kind of process where you're trying to figure out which route is the best route to go, is like abandon bad ideas quickly. That's my biggest advice. If it's not clicking and ticking and working immediately, there's a reason. Essentially, that's kind of my thoughts. So it's like, find a different solution. You know, the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over and expecting the same result. You know? God, dude, I do love this purple. And let's do this. We're going to duplicate this. We're going to mess with this a little bit. Drop the saturation down just a tiny bit. Bring up brightness. There. Dumb way to do that. Let's duplicate this layer. Mess with this layer again. Go from our original, you know, because copies kind of degrade, digital or otherwise. Man, it's a almost universal fact. And then I'm gonna get yeah, I like that one. I like that color difference. That gives me just that slightly lighter one. And then we're going to go for a more shadowy one. And we'll work with these different layers. Alright, so this is going to be kind of like our shadow layer. Going to go a bit more purple with it. Something like that's going to maybe be sharp. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Get that and that. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw this mask. We'll do the shadows first. Maybe that was my problem. I was trying to do the shadows first instead of like the highlights. That was totally my problem. Now it's flowing way better for me. Woo, we figured it out, my dudes. Yeah. I don't quite like that. I'm close though. And we'll get a bit more crazier with these colors too. We're just gonna, it's just all about amp, 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 amp at this point. So, like I said, we should get some fun things, dude. I'm hoping to get some fun things. Right, okay, cool. So, yeah, I mean, let's see here. Let's push. I know we want this to be red. This is totally going to be red, you know. Let's make sure it looks good, just as this light and shadow. I was going to say shade and shadow at the same time, but light and shadow. This is really becoming kind of our blueprint of how we're going to move forward. Nope. Let's make this a little smaller now. Yeah, dude. Just a bit more of that pizzazzy snappy, pizzazzy snappy. Just trying to hit my hot spots up a little bit, you know. I do like the more purple area here, but I love the blue. Just trying to get now more color difference, you know. Before I was trying to get like lighting and shadow difference in that way, but now I'm trying to give it pure color differences as well as lighting shadow. I like that so far. We're starting to get some really good color variations. Ooh, there we go. All right, rad. Look at that. And what I'm gonna do is go here. Oh no, I don't want to connect it. I don't want to connect it. Oh no, I'm messing up even more. Okay, cool. Sorry, I hit the wrong buttons many times. But I think we're back on track now. We're probably going to cut this back a little bit too, but I'm trying to give her a little bit more shine behind her. Let her come out more, but I do like the darkness around her head because her head gets lighter, right? So I like keeping the blue kind of cuts off where it gets really detailed in the statue, so it allows that statue to sing. Maybe the only thing I would do is add a white. Well, no, let's stay with that blue, but keep it real close to her. It's okay. We can actually still work with this because I'll just make a. We'll try to work with this. I may have just screwed up, but that's okay. You don't know till you try. All right, let's try. We're just going to take away all those eraser marks because it works pretty well. Oh. I keep like wanting to bite it back too, though, man. Interesting. I think we should keep it like we should keep her outlined up there. It looks actually kind of weird and odd that she's not, you know. Let's try this again. Grab these colors, cut it back a bit. Nope, this ain't working either. We're just gonna leave it like that for right now. Much glow. Allow her to cut through for the moment. We'll fix her as we go through, you know? Don't get too hasty now. Don't force it when it ain't working. Right? I was saying it earlier. let's cut back on a lot of this. I just want to give these like dashes of this magenta, you know, but not overdo it. I don't think, you know. Yeah, see, because I really like having him being this color. Go back. I think it's looking cool. I think it's looking really cool. Man, I don't know, dude. But like, a lot more depth now. I think if we grab all of these, we may get something really interesting now. Or it still may not look bueno. So we'll see. Duplicate. I have so much trouble saying duplicate. Alright, so now that all these colors are combined, let's see what happens when I mess with it. Yeah, it still doesn't quite work. This is kind of like one of my design rules, is like for myself, is the color works when you can color shift it and it still is readable. Like that doesn't really read that well when it's color shifted. If you can do it correctly, you can color shift it almost anywhere and it'll still read. It may not be what you want, but it kind of reads. Like this one doesn't read as I scroll through. All right. I think I have to really fudge with it. And that's something I may do here. Because like that, like almost feels really nice. Or it's too much, you know, like I can't tell if it pops too much. It's interesting though, man, figuring these things out. Definitely change the color. Like, I don't know if I want to keep it like more that blue tone or like still allow for this. That magenta hits like kicks in like a mule. But that's, I mean, that's okay. But we got it. It's almost there. But I can like because I can play with the color. Let's play with the color of these guys. Yeti statue. Let's play with the color of him a little bit. Looks like I could go like here, drop it down, but kick it up a bit. Oh no, I do like that, man. It kicks pretty hard. What if I mess with her a little bit? What if I like amp the color of her statue? That may be what I need to do. Yeti statue. Bring him here. We'll feather him out a little bit. Like that. No, he doesn't. Now he like sits within the piece, where before he was sitting on top of the piece. I think you can kind of still definitely see it. Like her statue really sits on top of the piece. Same as the pieces on the right as well. But that's okay. We're gonna fix them. These guys. Okay, cool. So let's actually just merge these guys. And cool. Oh, because they look more like statues now too, which is actually kind of more what I want initially. Yeah, I like that. It's closer to what I'm looking for. I'll put it that way. Than her. Okay, cool. You know what? I don't think I should have done that on the actual. Sorry. I love those, but I should have duplicated that layer instead of like, because I may decide, oh no, I should go with color later on and really screw the pooch. Oh. Just gonna mess with these colors just slightly. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, like, there's so many possibilities. I'm stoked with all of it, but like, my brain feels like it's having to work like at 1,000,005 miles per hour, trying to figure out how I would approach doing this. I'm really happy with the results. Like, don't get me wrong. Really happy with them. I think this is a solid fucking panel. I'm putting a lot of time into it, but I feel like it's gonna pay off. It does feel more at home, kind of like in more. What, it was something closer to that, wasn't it? Maybe here. No, because that's almost green, and it's starting to like cut against it, I think. But it makes it stand up, and I can come here a little bit. I like that now. I think it's more neutral for right now. Like, it's definitely more neutral, but like, we'll keep playing with it. I want to mesh in this structure a bit more. Yeah, these black lines I want to kind of eliminate more, and especially, oh man, that stuff's coming together great. I'm loving the color shit in here. I'm really happy with that effect. But yeah, getting away from more of these like hard black lines when they don't need to be. And with Photoshop, it's honestly actually a little bit harder to get these to go away the way you would want them to. Like, even just color changing them, which is something you can easily do, it doesn't quite read right. At least for the way that I do it. I'll put it that way. The way I do it, it's not quite there. But we are getting more towards a neon heaven that I want this book to have. Where it's just fucking colors. But I think we can mess with her a little bit. I want to bump up the Yeti statue a little bit more. He sticks out a little bit more now. We're gonna keep fucking with it. That's what we're gonna do. Merge group. Alright, let's mess with her a little bit. I don't want to mess with her too much. But we're gonna try some things. None of those things are working, but that's okay. Pump up the jams a bit. Or let's do a color. Yeah, no, we need to up the contrast just a little bit. it worked with the blue, but now it doesn't quite work as much. So we're gonna have to let's mess with the colors of it. So I'm gonna do a color balance instead of hue saturation. So usually I do the hue saturation adjuster, but this one needs like individual colors being tweaked rather than like just all the colors being tweaked the same. Like here you can amp certain ones. Like that. Yeah, wait a second. Why did that change color? Okay, let's try this. That was weird. Sorry. When it merged, it kind of color shifted on me a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot closer, and I don't think we're going to have to change the colors as much. But we will. Go here. Drop down a bit. These up a bit. Go here. Let's try this. See if we can give it just a little bit more oomph or chutzpah in it. Let's duplicate the original again. We're actually going to bring it on top. I'm going to try to make her hands actually yellow too. And then just mask off all the other areas. Alright, so if I go... No, screwed that bad boy up. Let's try that again. That's kind of what I mean. Let's see if we can get that a little bit more. I'm not even going to try to mess with that. Not worth it. Not with that either. The original is still like... Oh, the original amped up is still really good. So let's keep the original amped up. And let's see if we can pump up a couple of these. Like we need... Okay, well... There's so much to do, dude. I can literally just pick and choose still right now, and I will have something to work on. Alright, so let's see if we can find... Okay, so that's that. Let's see if we can make this brighter. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we're getting there. You guys see that glow I was trying to get to, man? I think we're getting the glow. Dude, I love this. I have no fucking idea how it's gonna print. I don't think it's gonna print that well at all, but dude, I don't care, man. This looks great. I'm really happy with how this is really turning out. I didn't think that was gonna actually work the way it did. So yay. Yay on that, and yay on this. Because here we go. We're gonna pop these guys out too now. All these tools. What I'm doing is I'm doing a yellow on top of it, in an overlay adjustment layer. So this is all yellow that I'm just throwing over top just to brighten that area up. Yeah, dude. Alright. Let's pump this left standing guy up a little bit more. Let's bring him up there. Let's bring him with us. Yeah. Alright. Throw mask on it. We're going to feather out these edges just a little bit. Got a little happy in some places, so I just want to bite it back a tiny bit. Holy cowabunga, dudes. I'm loving the color on that. Hopefully y'all are too, man. Let me know if you like it. If you dig what you're seeing, though. Thanks, Allison. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Hope the whole family's doing well. Hopefully my stream isn't, like, lagging. I don't know. It looks like it might be lagging on mine. I hope not. Apologize if it is, but... yeah, this is like the crystal glow that I wanted, man. Alright, so what we're going to do is I think this bird and her, the statue, are connected. So I'm going to have to cut him out. Because I want to mess with his color a little bit. And then we'll sink her into the ground here. And then work on the bridge. We're not too far off from being done with this panel. Like, this is really coming along now. Just keep chipping at it, man. Stoked, so stoked. I love the blue. Like, this is a different palette from the blue, but this is more what I wanted originally. The more blue all over was cool, but just didn't get what I wanted. I did this area's stuff in a lot of separate layers, so we're just gonna kind of have to smack at it a little bit to find where the main layer is. Honestly, I can just merge all of these. Yeah, this is just line art. Okay, cool. That's line art. That's that. What is this? What are you? Oh, that's the original one. We're gonna walk this guy. Okay, that's those dudes. That's that dude. That's the bridge. Well, let's okay. We gotta push in the temple, and then we can push in the bridge, or push out the bridge. Okay, that one's fine. We're so close to it, dudes. Aha! Here we go. All right. So I mean, let's drop the opacity just a little bit. See what that does for us. I'm cool with that, but like again, we're just gonna feather out the bottom, or maybe not. Which layer am I on? Oh god, darn it! I lost my place. Oh wait, I almost found it. There we go. See, we're back to it. All right. There we go. That works better. Then we're just going to drop the opacity a little bit more. Or not. There we go. That works. Whoa, man. No, I'm really happy with this. We're going to cut out some of this line art that is whack. His shoes, whack. His skate style, whack. His fighting stance, whack. Me, tight as fuck. I love that dude so much. I don't like that. I think it was a Vine, right? And the dude just yelling outside the window all these reasons why this dude's whack and he's better than this guy. I love it. Whack. Oh. What if I just take it away completely? Works just as well when I take it away completely. Alright, alright. Getting closer, man. Getting happier and happier with every like brush stroke I make. So that's a good sign. Pump it back up to 100. Yeah, dude. This is getting really cool, man. So, shut up. Never mind. Alright, let's go ahead and cut the bird out of the main statue. Fog in the statue. Add in our final little tidbits, and I think we will be a happy family after that. Just give me a moment to lasso this dude. My pen work got really sketchy in this area, and that's kind of like what I'm just trying to cut back on that sketchiness of the pen work. That's why I'm replacing it with the pencils, man. My inks are really for more holding lines and stuff like that, allowing the pencils to do more of the tone work now. With these pages I've been doing recently, that's kind of the goal. It's sorry it takes so long to cut the cut the lasso tool in there. Excuse me. I apologize. I'm not being super picky. I'm just grabbing like a lot. I got a lot of vertices in my lasso tool. Oop. So because I'm using the magnetic one just to save me time. Not as accurate, especially when you get like super hatchy with your artwork. The less hatchier you are, the better this tool works for you as an artist. But it'll do. The goal is just to make badass art no matter what, you know? No excuses, you know? Any tool, any circumstance, make badass art. That was that speech that, it was a speech that Neil Gaiman gave. Make good art. The 3 rules and make good art. Shit, man, I listened to that speech so much. Like when I was in my early 20s. Like that really inspired me when I was really starting to like decide like art's the thing I really want to do. I don't think I want to mess with it really. I think that's a good color. Good. It's almost better that is no, okay, so here. Let's try this. I'm gonna try to make his feathers darker, but we're gonna keep the sword light. So I'm gonna separate the sword from him now. Okay, now let's darken him up a bit. You know what? I'm gonna duplicate it. Now draw the color. Add a mask. No, let's just not worry about it. You can read it, you know, it reads okay here, so we can keep it there. We may try something underneath it though. We're gonna try multiplier layer with some shadow and kind of see where I want to go with that, but not as terrible. There we go. Nope. Let's just not touch it. Let's leave it be. Because it works for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go above the inks. Alright. let's try something else. That almost works, but not quite. We're almost, like, it's almost there. We're starting to be able to hide a little bit better. Let's cut it back a little bit. You know, problem solving. All right, we're gonna get this right one day. Does this hide it yet? Not quite yet. I don't even know what I'm like. Oh, I know what I need to do. What I was doing with everything else. I just need to add a mask over, like, her. So let's get a her. Oh. Oh, shit. So this, here. Un momento, por favor. I'm doing a content-aware fill on the background behind the statue because when I originally colored this, the background layer had nothing, no colors where the statue is. It's kind of empty. So we're just going to do a content-aware fill on it. It'll fill it up, and then we'll feather the statue away, and that'll reveal more of that background. So if this works out correctly, I think we'll be smooth sailing. I just got to let it do this because that's a hard thing for the computer to compute. And this file's at 3 fucking gigs. So, yay. Worth it, but yay. I could start collapsing some files though. Alright. Whoop. That's why. Because it thought I was trying to fix that too. Oops. There we go. Oh no, I'm going to have to redo that. Okay, hold on guys. Okay, now we're going to try to do this. Shouldn't take as long this time because I already did it once. Sorry, sometimes like that's the thing with Photoshop, like it's very step oriented. You have to do a lot of steps to get to something that you want. It's not just like a couple clicks, it's like a series of 10 different key entries that need to be done in the correct order, or else you're not going to get what you're trying to do. So it's not like when you draw, you're putting in the physical effort of creating that thing. But like when it comes to the digital art, it's not always like one click to get what you want. It's clickety, clickety, clickety. So there's more processes. When you get more involved with it, it does become more advanced, and it's not as simple as like digital sometimes can come off as. Let me go give you guys an example. This I've about 80 layers for this Peace. Alright, but let's now go back to her. And yeah, see, that's gonna work better. Because it's just on the very ends here. And then we can do a couple other things too. There we go. I like it. We're just going to chomp this down too. There we go. Cool. I like that pink right there, man. I like that pop of that pink. So let's actually do this. We'll just spread it all out. Yeah, okay, and now, there we go. Yeah, it's coming together. I'm happier with it. Just gonna pull in a couple highlights here. More of that believability with it. Like kind of keep it congruent with more like this area too. Actually like that a lot. Yeah, we're there, man. We are there. Okay, cool. Got some white here. Let's go there. All right, so let's see how that feels. Yeah, cool. I like this. All right, so let's do a tiny little detail on the bridge, pump in our light source, and then call this panel good. Or like merge it all and then do a little bit. We'll see. What if we did? Well, no, let's just find the bridge first. Let's do that. Don't know where the bridge is. That's not the bridge. I gotta go way lower down. Bridge. Nope. Bridge. Yay, bridge. Okay. Woo, we found the bridge, everybody. I think I'm gonna do another overlay. Especially right here. Alright. What if we unlinked? Why is nothing showing up? Oh, because I was on the eraser, that's why. Let's try it again with the Zosh brush. So I was like, why is this not showing up? Usually this is like way OP. And it is. Oh, it wasn't way OP. I just forgot to set up my pen pressure. What if we set up, cancel that, but let's just merge these two layers. This is giving me a little bit more contrast in that bridge that I think I'm excited about, but I don't necessarily know. I feel like I'm like really starting to overamp it, but like this whole comic is about colors, so why it like it only makes sense to do it in colors. What if we just mess with this color? All right, we're getting close. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a little tiny bit more. I mean, it's pretty much there. Like a lot of the stuff I'm doing, I'm kind of like starting to like be like, no, that's too much. So it's a sign we're getting close to the end of this panel, which is wicked. Oh no, are we still there? Are we still hooked in? I don't want to lose you guys. Let's duplicate these two layers. Merge these layers. Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're really just, it works at a, oh, that way just a little bit more. So A or B? I like B just a little bit more. Let's do my highlights. Not a whole lot. I mean, it's, B, I'm not sure. Let's just leave it B, and it's like, well, the option's there, you know. But we're gonna try one thing. I don't think it's gonna work either. But we're gonna try one thing. We may be saying this panel's done, but let me just try this. Or we're just gonna freeze. Oh no. Well, it looks like everything froze, man. I don't know if you guys can even see me still. Doesn't look like it. We'll call that good. I mean, we're pretty much done. But yeah, thanks for checking in, y'all. It's great to see you. Yeah, I'll see you next time for some other. I'll probably do some penciling next time I'm on. We'll see. Yeah, have a good rest of your night. Laters.